Hello, girl, my throat ain't ready. As I was trying to say, hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. It's some foolishness on a Monday, y'all. Okay, we didn't put together. We mean me, because I'm a one-woman show with me and my mama. Okay, the point is, okay, I have put together a show based on the foolishness that kind of been happening over the weekend. Okay, we're gonna have a little bit of fun, okay, some graphics, okay, one or two little games and whatnot, okay, but a fun time will be had by all, okay. Everybody around here had an important and amazing and entertaining Monday, because it is Monday and it feels like a Monday, okay. But anyway, first things first, if you have not already done so, I hope that you will go ahead and be sure to subscribe to my channel to become a whole JayBird, and all those good things and stuff. Okay, y'all know to also follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, TikTok. Okay, please also make sure to like the video. I'm pretty sure my mods and anybody else in the chat has already said to like the video. Like the video on your way into the building. Okay, it's just like walking to my house. Wipe your shoes at the door. Okay, when you wipe your shoes at the door, you also should come in and hit the like button. Okay, the button. Also hit the little share button. You can share my videos with your social media followers. It's also just appreciated. Okay, and y'all know to comment in the comment section. Why? Because we here to talk. Okay, we're here to talk. We're here to have a jolly old good time, love, light, and positivity in the midst of foolishness. Okay, that is my motto, and that is what a T-I is. Anyway, I'm here where I'm at. Wait, where I'm at. Hi, hello. Okay, how y'all doing? How was everyone doing? I'm cold, okay? Hence the sweatshirt in the summertime because my apartment stay cold. I keep the air on all the times anyway. Okay, hi, hello to the people. We here. Okay, y'all know nightly we discuss, little pop culture, some gossip news, foolishness and whatnot, chit chat. It's hard as a YouTuber because I feel like let's have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? A part of me feel like I'm kind of getting over, all the reality shows. As y'all see, I have not even watched Love and Marriage. I have not even watched Housewives of Atlanta. I'm gonna watch tomorrow, and y'all will probably get a review on Wednesday. That'll be a premiere. I'm not gonna do a live, but I'm like, I have to get used to creating, curating, generating, okay, a nightly show. Okay, I was just saying to myself, like last week, I was like, we don't have any more late night talk shows, okay? And I was like, Jaylee, honey, you are a late night talk show. I was like, you sure the kids, okay? And so I said, that's why I have my little, Monday night, because each night, okay, it's pop culture, music. So I feel like if y'all don't know now, y'all know every day. This is a late night talk show. I'm the only one talking, but it's a talk show nonetheless, okay? Because I feel like that's fun, okay? Everybody, can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody don't want to talk all damn night or whatever. But because I have the daytime job, I can only come live at 9 o'clock. So, nighttime talk show it is, okay? Right here on the corner. So, that's what it's going to be, okay? We're going to have some. Because I was like, if you watch This Nation, if you watch these other pop culture type of shows, when there's nothing to talk about, they make up shit. They make up stuff. And they have fun stuff. I was like, that's what you do every day on your own. So, welcome. Welcome. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Okay, but I want to say hello to people here. How y'all doing? Let me say hello to people. Hi to everyone who is here watching the live. Hello to those who will be watching the replay. Okay, I appreciate everybody around here because a good time is had by all, and that's fun. Okay, I know sometimes YouTube don't tell you I'm on live or whatever. I ain't been live in 2 days. I ain't put on no content in 2 days. That's on me because I'm over these shows not being entertaining. Okay, I'm not. We have to do what we're gonna do. Hey, my, that's my mama. Mama, keep your eyes on the road. I know you're driving right now, okay? But thank you to all the ones who are here. Hello to the people. Hello from Chicago. Nope. I haven't even watched the past 2 episodes. I think the last episode I watched, I don't even know. I'm over now. You probably said this before. I said I'm over shows. Reality shows, they're not entertaining. And because the more I try to force myself to watch them and to review them, it makes me stop watching and stop reviewing. So I'm trying to just balance it all. And I'm only going to cover shows that I really like. Okay. So, that's where I am right now. But hi, hey, happy Monday. I'm trying to get all the people. Okay. Mm-hmm. I have not been watching Hot Spot. It's not even that. Because Marlo aggravates me and it doesn't really entertain me, it becomes a chore watching the show because I just end up cussing Marlo out every week. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? I still enjoy Housewives of Atlanta, but I just feel like until there's more balance to where we not watching somebody be a complete, I'm trying to stop cussing, a complete jerk to people for no reason. I don't have to watch it the day it come on. I can watch it on a Tuesday and I review it on a Wednesday, and y'all go either watch my review on Wednesday or not. I don't know. Y'all come here daily to watch other stuff, so I mean, I'm gonna leave it be. But yes, I'm saying I would try to entertain all day and stuff like that. But we are going to get into what we have to do. Now, I feel like people around here, they're behaving themselves or whatever, and that's good. But some folk not. So that is what we will have to discuss. Now, I have some things saved that I want to show. It's just random stuff that I felt the need to be like, Negro, what is y'all doing? What is going on here? I'm confused. So I want to get into, y'all know Young Thug. Y'all know Young Thug around here with the RICO cases and everything. That Young Thug been locked up for a long time, and everything about them cases is crazy. So when I saw this, and I said, wait, what's going on? So Young Thug's brother, first of all, that man's name was Quantavious. Okay, I'm like, Quantavious? Quantavious? I mean, like, is that Quantavious? That's like 4 names in one, but I'm leave that be. But Quantavious around here, he was sentenced to 9 years in prison for a probation violation. Now, he was one of the people who was caught up in that RICO case. They gave that man probation. Okay, they gave that man probation. And then within 6 months of him being put on probation and avoiding prison time, he was caught in a car with a gun. I was like, now why is you playing dumb games? I don't think people realize probation is literally the second chance. Probation is literally what the judge gives you for you to not go to prison. Okay? And most of the time, the stipulation be if you violate your probation, you will go back, or you will either back to, or you will go to prison. Everybody who is involved in the Young Thug case is always a bunch of foolishness. Now, I want y'all to listen to the judge said the judge was a little bit upset, okay? But I want y'all to listen.
Special condition was that you're not supposed to possess a gun. And the state was very clear, and in Ms. Pretty testified earlier about what the things that you were given in terms of your reporting in states 1 and 2. And then Ms. Goodacre came in and specifically you signed acknowledgement of firearm in states 3.
First of all, I did not realize that I was on mute. Okay. I try to mute my mic so that y'all don't hear echo. I was saying on mute. They told that man, hey, don't do this, don't do that. We gave you the specifications on what not to do months ago when you got the probation. And to me, this judge seemed like he over the bullshit.
And prohibition of possessing firearms or ammunition in states 4. And then I saw states 6 and 7, which was the Glock 9 that was taken from the vehicle, which you were the driver, shaded 3 to 4 inches from that. So I find that based upon the evidence presented in this case, the state has proven by a preponderance of the evidence that you have violated your probation in terms of in the 3 means as set forth in paragraph 4 on the petition. Now, and part of the special condition was that you're not supposed to possess a gun. And the state was very clear, and in Ms. Pretty testified earlier about what the things that you were given in terms of your reporting in states 1 and 2. And then Ms. Goodacre came in and specifically you signed acknowledgement of firearm in states 3 and prohibition of possessing firearms or ammunition in states 4.
So that means you signed paperwork saying you understood to not have any weapons. So you can't say you didn't know because you signed the paperwork.
And then I saw states 6 and 7, which was the Glock 9 that was taken from the vehicle, which you were the driver, shaded 3 to 4 inches from that. So I find that based upon the evidence presented in this case, the state has proven by a preponderance of the evidence that you have violated your probation in the 3 means as set forth in paragraph 4 on the petition. Now, and part of the revocation, your attorney has asked me to consider a revocation of 2 years.
Your lawyer, because sometimes people get charged or they get sentenced to 2 years for carrying a weapon. So the lawyer at least tried. The lawyer tried and said, Judge, can he get just 2 years, Judge? Judge, just 2 years?
And I certainly respect her, and I certainly respect that, you don't know unless you ask. The issue I find aggravating in this particular circumstances are several. You got arrested with a gun within 6 months of you being placed on probation. And I agree with the state that you're not a candidate for probation because all you had to do is just complete your probation and do what you're supposed to do.
You know how easy it is to not have a gun when you on probation? Because all you have to do is not have a gun because you on probation. Do you have when you have to go get a gun? You can't like a gun that don't fall in your lap like penises. Okay, yeah. I don't know where that came from. My point is the judge like you had one job. You had one job. Just don't violate your probation, and you won't go to jail.
Instead, you were riding around the car with a gun in violation of your probation and what this court explicitly had conversations with you about. Explicitly, on the record. And for that reason, sir, I'm going to revoke and took the balance of 9 years and 6 months.
9 years and 6 months. 9 years and 6 months. And the gotcha is he was like, this is the thing. He would have, that's the time he would have went to jail if he did not do a plea deal. If he did not do no plea deal, did not get probation, they tell you if you don't do this, then you will go to jail for this amount of time. You can get up to 2 years, or at least 2 years, up to 9. So if we have a conversation about what can happen, because this is the thing, it's not as if he was. Well, let me finish. Let it play out. Let me let it play out.
And you will serve that in the Department of Corrections, and that will be the sentence of the court. Anything further? No. All right, that will be the sentence of the court. Okay, we're in recess.
Look at him. Like, what? I'm going to prison? Oh, I'm going to prison. Yes.
The balance of 9 years and 6 months. And you will serve that in the Department of Corrections. And that will be the sentence of the court. Anything further? No. All right, that will be the sentence of the court. Okay, we're in recess.
When you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. And I saw folks in the comment section on Ball Alert. Oh my God! Oh my, that's excessive. Wow. Look, the judge to me seemed like, nigga, I told you this. I told you this because this is the thing. Even though that's a black judge talking to a young black man, I don't know how old the boy is. But I told you this. I gave you a chance when we gave you probation. Now, I'm going to play devil's advocate because this is the only reason I would say he should not have gotten that time. It's one thing if you on probation and you ran around with somebody else, who you don't know got a gun. And you in the back seat, you know what I'm saying? And they get pulled over and you figure out, oh, I had no idea. It's one thing for you to be in contact with somebody else doing dirt that you did not know they were doing. It's something else when you are driving and you get pulled over and you have a gun sitting inches from your seat. Because unless you're blind, and I don't think Quantavious is blind, you didn't see the gun sitting there? You know what I'm saying? And 9 years and 6 months is a long time. It is a long time. 9 years that's almost a decade. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like they like, why y'all playing with us? Because you see Young Thug ass still on trial. So your brother is still on trial, and you around here, Quantavious, riding around dirty.
In terms of
you ran around dirty, Quantavious, and now you're gonna be gone for a long time. And I was like, and I know probation is hard, but it can be easy if you don't do a couple things. Don't do nothing illegal. Like, it's easy for me to not possess a gun if I was on parole or probation because it's against the rules. But see, I don't think this be the gotcha. This be the gotcha. We can't say they set him up to fail because telling somebody, hey, a part of your probation is you cannot have guns. Guns are not easily accessible when you're not supposed to have one at all. So if you take a plea and a part of your plea is you on probation for whatever's going on, ain't nobody set you up. If someone say, hey, here's a gun, if you take the gun, you set yourself up. It ain't no reason that while you're on probation and you know what you not posted, he didn't get violated because he got a speeding ticket. He didn't get violated because he robbed. Well, hopefully he ain't robbed a bank. He violated because he was in possession of a gun, which is a major violation of probation. And the fact that the judge seemed upset, like I told, we had this conversation. We had this conversation. And sometimes what the judges be trying to do, at least in his case, I'm going to assume, if the judge, like, I told you what not to do, just do your probation, you'll be good. Meaning I gave you a chance to not go to prison. You squandered it, and now I can't help you. And if people want to be dumb and think they the mob and they untouchable, when their brother is on trial currently, all eyes are on the whole YSL, A, B, C, D, E, F, and G people. It's on all them fools. And this whole trial, this whole indictment, every chance we see something is some foolishness. Complete. And I ain't done. I know I ain't done. Where is that? Let me find it. Boom. Part 2 of the foolishness shit. Yeah, the judge seemed disappointed and tried to give him a chance. Oh, but the stupidness don't stop. Another person, a Fulton County officer, is in jail after smuggling a YSL member illegal contraband. Yes, so while a young thug brother was just sentenced to 9.5 years in prison for his probation violation, carrying a gun and getting pulled over with it, somebody else, a whole correctional, a whole county officer, is now locked up for doing other dumb shit with somebody else. Okay, let's read per baller alert. It's a Fulton County officer facing serious jail time after being caught trying to smuggle contraband into the jail for one of the YSL defendants. I told y'all, every time it's always something. Every time. Okay, these fools stupid. Stupid. Officer, I think it's Akibia Stanley, has been accused of using Instagram to contact Christian Epringer, one of the men tracked in the now infamous YSL Rico trial. She also visited his jail cell. Why is you visiting the people jail cell? Is that your cell block? No, why you over there? Okay, again. She also visited his jail cell and spoke with him on a mobile phone he had in his possession, meaning you are a county officer and you are aware that a prisoner has a burner phone in prison. And you calling this man on the prison phone. It's unclear if Stanley got him the phone, but investigators believe she plotted with his family to bring him other items. The extent of the illegal contraband was not made public. He was in the news earlier this year for stabbing another inmate who was rumored to be an affiliate of YFN Lucci. The man survived the attack. So he's already in bullshit because he stabbed somebody else. It says also, as for Stanley, it's also unknown if she had a romantic relationship with Ringer. Prior to him going to jail, records show she became a deputy in October 2022. She barely been on a job a year. She been on that job for 8 months and already fired and arrested. She became a deputy in October of 2022 and is a graduate of Clark Atlanta University. According to her linked profile, she's been charged with hindering apprehension or punishment of a criminal, violation of oath by a public officer, conspiracy to commit conspiracy to commit a felony, and reckless conduct. She was booked in Fulton County Jail on Friday and has been released on $5,000 bond. I was like, bitch, what? Again, everybody around here. Yes, a nurse was also caught up in trying to smoke, I think, drugs into the prison for somebody else. They're stupid, dumb, because y'all doing stuff while all eyes are on you. It's stupid, dumb. So it's like not only is it's everything. The only person behaving in this case is Young Thug. Young Thug is the only one who like don't really be getting caught up in shit, but because he's the main one that the police is going after, you know, it always comes back to him because the YSL stand for Young Slime Life. It should mean young stupid people. Well, not as a L. I'm just saying young and stupid life because they keep doing. It's like why every time the fact that the one person tried to give Young Thug a pill, drugs in court on camera. Yes, was caught on camera trying to pass Young Thug Percocet. And he was like, what the fuck is this? You know, what are y'all doing? It's stupidity. It is stupidity. Because on what world, on what planet does anybody think that while it is a federal RICO indictment and everyone is watching, that you will not get called out when you do something dumb? I don't understand. I just do not understand. I don't not at all. Now, y'all know I usually don't touch on people getting killed. I want to touch on this because I was like, bitch, what? Now, I saw this and I was like, this is crazy. Okay. And y'all know I would have issue with my neighbors and them being loud and this and that and that and this. When I seen this, that a mother of 4 was shot by her neighbor trying to retrieve her son's tablet, I was like, what is wrong with people? But when you get more into the story, it's the fact that it was like feuding neighbors and how Miss Owens, who was the one who was killed, was always feuding with the neighbor who shot her over her kids. Now, this to me is an example of sometimes you can't even approach people. Just call the police. You hear me? Just call 911. To me, the fact that they said the lady took the tablet from Miss Owens' child and child said, I'm going to go get my mama. Mama then go back to neighbor house, and when she knocked on the door, crazy ass neighbor shot her through the door. Did not open the door, shot the lady through the door. I said, see, this is why sometimes we have to mind the business that pays us, because folks is crazy. And I don't care how much you fussing with it. Look, when my neighbor used to have the music, not my neighbor now, the one before he lived up there. my previous neighbor, I would just call the police because I always felt like you never know if some crazy who's your neighbor will just do some dumb shit. And now a mama of four is gone. The kid was out there when it happened, and the person who did it is in the wind somewhere. Now I hope the one who did it, I hope her ass get arrested and she get life in prison. Life, prison, immediately, all up and through, all up and through. Okay, because why? It's the weird shit. But I put this is from Florida. It's in Florida. A black woman was fatally shot after approaching a neighbor's front door over the weekend, or it happened on Friday night. Okay, Miss, because I don't know how to pronounce her first name, so I'm just gonna say Miss Owens. We call her AJ. Okay, was shot by her neighbor in the Florida duplex. Who insane people do that? And so I feel like I just want to remind y'all, sometimes you can't be around here fussing with folk. Because some people is killers. Scary killers who pull triggers and leave, but still killers nonetheless. So the only reason, because y'all know I usually don't, cover stuff like that. But I want us to remember that, you can't be around here approaching people and being and trying to fuss and argue. You got to calm down. If the neighbor kids is pissing you off, complain to the complex. Because y'all know I live in an apartment complex. Now, I have not had issues with kids like that. And the reason I mention is to tell the people, the apartment folks, because the police said they had already been to their place 6 or 7 times because of the feuding between, these neighbors. And I would blame the apartment complex people, because if you consistently have 2 neighbors feuding where the cops are always being called, they should be evicted. Somebody should be evicted. Am I tripping, y'all? Am I okay? Cause I'm around here minding my mother. I'm confused. First of all, I'm looking for the person to block them. I don't know why motherfuckers come to my chat. And let me stand up, because I want to make shit clear. Okay? Golden bitch, I don't know who the fuck you is at all, bitch. Okay? I don't know where your comment came from. I don't know who you think you're talking to. Not up in this motherfucker. You hear me? First of all, bitch, fuck you and anyone who look like you. Okay? Look, I don't know what make y'all think y'all can come to my channel and talk bullshit. And I also don't understand why any of y'all bring up anybody from the panel on my channel. I don't get it. And first of all, don't nobody not fuck with me. Period. I fuck with who I fuck with. Period. You hear me? So, bitch, and I want to make this clear to everybody. Can't nobody come to my space and try and tell me who do or don't fuck with me. Okay? Period. This is JayLeesCorner. This ain't the panel, ain't body channel, nothing. Take that shit somewhere else. Don't try to create havoc where ain't no havoc. Don't do it. I ain't the one. Bitch, we up here discussing somebody who children lost their mama. And your golden bald head, no picture ass want to come around here and talk shit and think I won't cuss you the fuck out. I got the time today, bitch. You hear me? I'm a lot of things. I am a lot of things. I'm a fat bitch. I'm a smart bitch too. Okay? And I don't play about me. I don't play about my channel. Don't ever think you can come here and read me. Okay? Now again, I'm gonna state this in case anybody has a question. Don't nobody not fuck with me. Everybody living their life. Period. I don't give a fuck about nobody except the people who is in my life, in my space. Period. People who live in life in New Orleans and I'm living my life in Detroit. What the fuck does Bondi have to do with me? What do I have to do with her? Y'all motherfucking haters come around here and try to cause dissension between black women, and it's stupid. It's dumb. It's stupid and it's dumb. And I want to make that clear. If anybody else for the need to come around here and say some bullshit and try to cause dissension and mayhem where there isn't any, because if you don't realize, none of us say each other's names. For no other reason besides we all out here living our life. Don't nobody not fuck with me. Bonnie is in New Orleans living her life as she did before we was on the panel. The fuck? And I'm living my life here. The fuck? And my commentary is my opinion. You hear me? So don't come to my channel with that bullshit. Don't go to my don't do that on my channel. Don't do it on her channel at all. You ain't heard, as far as I know, I ain't heard nobody talk shit about me. You ain't never heard me talk shit about them. So don't bring that bullshit here. Anyway. Oh, bitch. I was like, the fuck? I'm up here having my show. And I'm like, motherfuckers really want to try me. And I you look, I done cuss too. Jesus is working on me, y'all. God is working on me. He is. I just went off. I went because y'all gonna learn to leave me the fuck alone. Lord, I could be chilling. Anyway, it aggravates me. It aggravates me. It aggravates me that people attempt to cause bullshit. I'm like, what the fuck did I do? What did Bonnie do? Where the fuck? Where does it even come from? Thank you for the super sticker. It's okay. Thank you for super sticker. I don't look. Y'all, I'm just aggravated. Because I want to go and punch that person in the face. I want to go punch that person in the face. Lord Jesus. I really do. Because I don't like when people attempt to start shit. And when I want to punch somebody in the face and I can't, I have to calm myself down. Because as y'all saw, I just went off. I've had a long day. Okay? I had a long day. I've had a long weekend. Life is life, and I'm on my period. I'm emotional. I wanted an ice. They didn't have Coke and cherry. So all my frustration, that troll just caused just my frustration. You know what I'm saying? Also, look, let me make something clear. And I don't care how anybody feel about it. I know it's running now, y'all. I do not go to anybody else's channel and comment about me. I don't want any of y'all going to anybody else's channel and trying to go at them by using me. So when somebody comes to my channel attempting bullshit, it really aggravates me because I work too hard on JayLeesCorner to allow anybody to try to use another YouTuber as shade towards me. My channel was a happy fucking place. You hear me? I try to keep my channel as positive, messy, and I'm petty when I'm reading. But I attempt my best to whatever is going on in people's life. I try my fucking best to, you know what I'm saying, be like happy. And I'm not mad, y'all. I'm just frustrated. I told you I'm on my period. But y'all have to learn. If y'all don't agree with somebody, that's okay. I don't need any, even when I'm fussing with y'all, I don't need nobody to agree with me. Period. But do not come in my comment section trying to shade me by using other you. I'm like, what the fuck? What? It's stupid. It's dumb. It's dumb. And even if we don't talk about each other, don't nobody have the right to comment on shit between me and the girls in the panel. Nobody. Nobody. This is Jaylee's motherfucking corner. You hear me? And before we created, and when I say before we created the panel, I was still Jaylee's motherfucking corner. So don't come around here fucking with me. You hear me? I'm nice, but I ain't a fucking pushover. I'm from Detroit, bitch. Every day, all day. 313. Don't play with me. Now that I've gotten my emotional outburst out the way. Oh, thank you to Wanda, who's also a member. Thank you, Rain Drop BBW. I love you too. And I don't want nobody around here thinking, you know what I'm saying, you can come to my goddamn house and try to come for me and you won't get cussed out. Now you caught me on the emotional day. Because usually you get cussed out and I move on. Anyway. How y'all doing? Y'all okay? Y'all all right? I'm okay. I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. Y'all love me. Okay, but every once in a while, a bitch got to cuss somebody out and let them know I don't want to play with. Don't do that. Don't do that. Not around here. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Lisa Edwards, for the cash app. Anyway. And honey, I didn't even block the person. I just went off and I don't know where they at. I'm hoping somebody else took their ass up out of here. Okay. So, Lord Jesus. Hey, my sweet babies. Oh, Lord Jesus. I try my best, honey, to not, thank you, is it Janelle? Have a good Janelle? No, Janella. Oh, thank y'all. Oh, thank y'all. Because I was like, because first of all, this is the crazy part. Because let's get into this is the crazy thing. We were discussing at that point the YSL person. I highlighted one, maybe two of that person's things where I said they not being set up. And bitch, I didn't even see nothing else you said. And that be something else. I need folk to understand when we talking, half the time we don't see what y'all saying. So you think I'm talking to you. I don't see shit you saying. At the end of the day, ain't nobody set up, nobody YSL. And we have moved on from that. Gonna come around here and got me having to cuss motherfuckers out and you and getting crying and shit because I'm emotional. My goddamn period. Anyway, back to what we were discussing. We were literally on a tragic story, and I had to cuss somebody else to cuss somebody out. Lord, and also let me make some else because I saw Ashley talking about this when she was discussing Chika earlier. People love trying to be shady, and the first thing they say is they try to call somebody fat. I know I'm fat. Okay. What else can you say about me? Bitch. Read me in a way that matters. If all you have is your fat, okay, what else is new? The water's also wet. Anyway, y'all. As I was saying about this situation, be careful coming at folk because some folk is crazy. Okay? Because something as simple as someone commenting to me something rude and nasty and trying to be shady and include other people in it, and which, because this is what happens. Let's just do it. This is what happens. People come to our comment sections. They bring up other people that causes mess. They then go back to say people say, "Hey, what Jaylee said," and I'm like, "But I ain't said nothing." So the same way that we should not be around here caring about crazy neighbors, just call the police. But YouTube ain't got no police. My only point in bringing this thing up was that when somebody, you have an argument or you have some kind of dispute with people sometime, just call the police and let the police handle it. And that's it. Okay. Thank you, Tracy Matthews, for the Cash App. And that's it. Because some people get so upset they see red. Now, I would never take someone's life, not at all. I would not do that. That ain't what I do. I'm a lover. I'm a fighter. I'm a lover. I'm not a killer. But don't push me, okay? So when you are around someone in person, okay, and they around here and you know y'all keep having conflict, you know what I'm saying? Just keep your distance and call 911. Hey, the lady that stole my son's stuff, come get her. She's a thief. Right. Police. Call the police. Call the police. Now, the person who did it, she ran. They don't know where she at. She gone. But somebody got to get her. Okay, somebody got to get her. Because you can't be around here shooting folk through your door and think everything cool. That ain't how life go. But it also just reminds me of that when you around here fussing with people in person, it ain't worth it sometimes. It ain't. And I also would say it's only appropriate to pull out a pow, bang, bang, if you feel like your life is in danger and someone is trying to get at you. You know what I'm saying? Because I do believe in self-defense. I do. However, shooting somebody through the door ain't self-defense because it's the door right there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just cut it out. Just don't do it. Don't do it. But rest in peace to this mama for. It's a tragedy because nobody, it's stupid. And whoever the person did it, arrest that bitch. Let her go. Let her go. Let her go forever. I'm still. If I ever see that golden again, I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be some furniture being moved around. Motherfucker, get me? Okay. Now, speaking of stupidity, it got me all off kilter. Oh God, Jesus. Anyway, now something else dumb that we saw the other day, and I want to just bring it up. The Dollar General person who used her car to run over a thief who supposedly was stealing from the Dollar General. I don't know why she thought it would be smart to chase somebody down in her car. I think she maybe did not think that a Ring camera would catch what happened. I think all folks should know that it is 2023. There are cameras everywhere. There's a camera somewhere, everywhere, at every point in life now in the world. It may not be directly on you, but it's one across the street. And then they zoom in to see you. Okay, so I don't know why she thought it was smart to chase the person down with her car and hit him. However, she got fired. She was fired. Why was she fired? Because she used her car to chase down a thief, and she then hit the man with her car. Now, I don't know why I was a great employee. I can't believe they fired me. Bitch, why? That's probably Golden. Is that you, Golden? Because Golden is stupid. Okay? You can't be around here doing that. It's stupid. I never understand why. Now, first of all, nobody should be stealing. We know that. Don't steal. Stealing is illegal. It's against the law. Don't do it. However, if someone is stealing from a store, I'm not chasing them down. I'm going to say, hey, don't do that. Hey, don't steal that. But once they're gone, I'm not chasing nobody. I'm not arresting nobody to the ground. No, that ain't my stuff. I don't own that shit. I just work here. I'm a cashier. I ring stuff up. That's it. And this is the kicker. I said it's not as if she she tackled them in the store. Okay, that's one, because that may be a reaction. When you had to go get your car keys, get to your car, start it up, and follow them. There were so many actions you did, meaning you were purposely trying for what? You deserve to be fired because that was stupid. Okay. Wendy Williams. So her son, who we never hear from, honestly, gave an interview to the Sun, the Sun publication. It's sad because he feel like, we know her health is declining. We know that. And he feel like people are taking advantage of her, because if she had her wits about her the right way, she would never do some of the things that she's doing to make money now. And when he said that all he can do is make sure that as a person, she's okay, meaning she is okay with what's going on, and he can't push it no more than that. Because this is the thing. Sometimes you push folk too hard, they push you away. So I feel like he's doing enough to where he's still close to her. He's around. But he's saying, I don't feel like the people who are caring for her, like they're not doing a good job. And because he's so young, I feel like he probably don't know what to do. I'm more upset that once Kevin Sr. saw how bad she was doing, he did not help. Because when you put Wendy in the hands of strangers, like, what did we expect to happen? And because I think he's like 21, maybe 22, he don't have no power. So all he can do is like, well, she's okay. Like she won't listen to me, but she's okay. And I just feel like Wendy just needs, like, she don't, it's hard because if her money's still frozen, she has to make money to live, but she should not be doing things to make money for other people. And I feel like she just don't have nobody. And that's sad. Look, we haven't heard much about anything crazy going on, and I'm just gonna hope that Wendy gets better in one way or the other, meaning she can get stable. You know what I'm saying? I need Wendy stable, because if not, it's gonna be Wendy. Like the fact that we watched her on TV for all those years or whatever, and she was such a great TV host for a show, and we literally saw just the demise of her career, the demise of everything that's really Wendy, and like it ain't nothing we can do about it. It's just fucked up. I don't like it. I don't like it. Now, let's get into the thing that I have graphics for. Okay, but first, take a little second, y'all, and like the video. Because y'all know liking is the thing to do. Okay? Now, I wanted to have some fun. And so I was like, I'm going to bring back something that I would always do before. Okay? Now, it's going to, because I was like, let's do Marry Fuck Kill. So, for those of you JayBirds who have been around since forever and ever and ever, y'all know how much we had game nights and had fun things. So I'm like, again, because I want to do my show as a late night talk show type of thing, I'm bringing it back. Okay, so you have to participate. You have to participate. Thank you, Rain Drop. I can't rewrite. Thank you. I try my best. I try my best to be as real as I can be. I try. Okay. Now, bring it back. Look, so what I'm going to do is I'm gonna drop little games in. Y'all know that's why it's funny that person was trying to, you know what I'm saying, be an asshole or whatever. But like, no tea, no shade. Before I was on the panel, before we had the panel, I was already doing the game stuff. That's what I brought to us as a panel. We added game stuff, and we all came up with different ideas. But I was like, I want to bring back my games and stuff and my fun stuff. Not a lot, just a little. Okay, it's frozen. My signal being stupid, but I want to bring it back. So we're gonna play Marry Them, Fuck Them, Unalive Them. Okay, unalive them. I want to stop using words that can get me flat, because who knows if I'll get ass after I went off. All that stuff. You have to pick somebody. You can't not pick anybody. And these choices are horrible on purpose. You know, it's on purpose. So for me, I would, and this is gonna sound crazy. Not using that people. I I would marry Jonathan Majors because we've only heard of one situation with him, and to me, he don't have no history yet. So I would marry him. Actually, in order. I didn't know there was an order. I would bang Trey Songz one time because I saw the video of his dying. You know what I'm saying? And it was amazing. So I will for sure bang Trey Songz one time. Also, I feel like Jonathan Majors would be a good husband as long as he keeps his hands to himself. And if he don't keep his hands to himself, I don't get all his money. Trey Songz, to me, has too many allegations about him over the years. So I'm like, no. But I would bang him based on his big dick energy and the video of we've seen it. We've seen it. Okay. And I would for sure take out the baby, okay? Because the baby is a supporter of people who harm women. So he gotta go. He has to leave this earth and be with our Lord and Savior or with the devil. I don't know where we're going. Okay. So I did not realize it, but I put him in order. To marry, fuck, and then take out. Okay. However, let's not fall asleep in Trey's company. Because we're gonna discuss him a little bit later too, because he be into some things. Okay. So not throw them all away. Not throw them all away. I ain't married no one. I'm after I can K the other way. You got look, sometimes, you know what I'm saying? It has to be that. Marry Jonathan, F Trey, and take out the baby. I think that does everyone agree the baby gotta go? Like, is that a clear consensus that the baby is the one he would have to leave this earth, and then it would be a toss up between Trey and Jonathan Majors? Because I just realized they both are Jonathan. Because I'm like, I just feel like I could not rock with the baby. He gets on my nerves, and he also has this is the thing. It's a history with the baby. It's a history with Trey. It ain't no history with Jonathan at all. Okay. Now the second one I have. Okay, marry them, F them, unalive them. And to me, this is a plethora of men. Okay, who have aged like fine wine. Okay, who still look deliciously delicious. But one would have to be unalive. Okay, so for marry one and an alive one, what is it? Now for me, I would have to marry Method Man because I love his smile. The sex scene he had in season 1 of the TV show Ghost, I was like, okay. You know what I'm saying? And he seemed like a good husband to his wife. So I would for sure marry Method. Now I would for sure bang Lorenz Tate. The only reason I would not marry him is because it's something about him that I feel like he's a vampire because he hasn't aged. He hasn't aged. And so because he hasn't aged, I don't want to be married to a vampire. Okay, because I'm gonna grow old and he not. But I would for sure, bang that man. Okay. And the reason I would have to unalive Morris is because he be on shows and he gets shows canceled. Okay. He has the curse of the cancellation. And I need my husband to work. I need my husband to have a job. Now he keep a job, he do. But sometimes he not working and I'm like, what's going on? So for me, I would again marry Method Man, I would bang Lorenz Tate, and I would take out Morris. Morris would have to go. But all three of these, handsome black men have aged amazingly great. They're all talented actors. Method Man is a talented artist. Okay, y'all know that man get these shows canceled. Y'all know that. If you was to Google Morris Chestnut shows, every show he's been on gets canceled after either 1 or 2 seasons. Now, when he comes on a show that is already, working or whatever, that don't usually happen. But if it's his show, it's gonna get canceled. Okay? Give it 1 season, maybe 2, it's gonna get canceled. Every time I see him, and I'm like, that show ain't gonna last that long. Because Morris, girl, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Okay? I really don't. Okay? Now, one gotta go. Okay? One gotta go, and everything they created is gone. Okay? Everything they created will be gone as well. Musically. Between Mariah Carey, Janet Jackson, and Toni Braxton, one of their music catalogs gotta go. And everything they have created. Now, I want to say this, and I was thinking about this the other day when I was watching, I was scrolling social media, and Mariah Carey Honey video came on with her and Diddy and them, and she on the water. I miss the Mariah Carey who wasn't stiff. I miss the Mariah Carey who did not need people to help her walk around the stage. I miss the energetic Mariah. I don't know why she around here in heels. She can't walk in, and she would need help walk everywhere. I love Mariah who was like energetic. I'm just saying. But for me, which one would have to? Because like Mariah Carey, I Give My All is an amazing song. Okay, Janet Jackson. I think my favorite Janet song is between Pleasure Principle and Anytime, Any Place. Those, I don't know. And then Toni Braxton, her song How Many Ways? Oh God. How many? You can't, I'm gonna do it. Ooh, I love it. I think it would have to be Mariah. I think it would have to be Mariah. And I love Mariah. Absolutely love it. But I cannot be in life. I love the song. Well, you know what? Or would I have to get rid of Toni? I might have to get rid of Toni. Because I feel like the only album of Toni that I like the most is her first one and a couple of songs throughout the years. So I would have to, I changed my mind. I would have to get rid of Toni Braxton. Yeah, Toni would have to go. Right, I need you. You need all I want for Christmas is you. Okay, and Mariah does have a plethora of hits, from over the years. Not that Toni don't, but I would, Toni can go, because she can go sit down. She can go sit down. That could be what it is. Okay, I will leave that. And then last little game part of it all, one gotta go, and all their music. Okay, we have Brandy, Monica, and Aaliyah. One of them gotta go in everything they created. Now, when I first put this list together, I was like, "Oh, I don't know." But as I sat and thought about it, I was like, I think it will be Monica. Because just like I felt with Toni, I love Monica's first album. And then after the first album, I like a couple of songs. Because I love all of Brandy's albums, except Humanator. I think Humanator was the only album I didn't like that much. Or whatever. But it was Monica. Because even for Aaliyah, all her albums I loved. Not you go step outside. Monica does have, I don't think she has the strongest voice. I think she sings the strongest I think Brandy has the strongest voice that she has never allowed. Brandy is not recognized for how amazing her voice is. And for me, all three of these ladies are amazing in their own ways. Because to me, they're all three different artists. They have three different. Even though they're all like R&B, hip hop ish songstresses and everything, I feel like they all still had their own flavor, their own way of doing things. Look, Zen with Lynn. I would look full moon front to back, full moon front to back. You know what I'm saying? Full moon front to back, and even her the album Aphrodisiac. Even what's it called, 7-Eleven or 11-7? I don't know that one too. All of it. But there's not one album outside of Monica's first album that I would play on any given day. I just, you know what I'm saying? I can't. You know what I'm saying? Almost Doesn't Count is my jam too. You know? But yeah, for me, it would be Monica. Absolutely, it would be Monica. And some of y'all make like, girl, what? But yes, that's what it is. Now, I want to remind y'all need to watch Run the World. Okay, I want to always highlight Black shows that we need to support for it to get more seasons. Run the World comes on Stars on Friday nights. It's an amazing show with Black people. We have to support our Black actors because sometimes our shows get canceled too fast. And, you know, it is just like that show Harlem that's on Amazon Prime. However, it's on at a whole different time. It's on a whole different network, whatever. So we need to please support Run the World. I love the show. It's so cute. It's a girls show. Okay, it's a Black version of Sex and the City. It's a not the Black version. It's a Black version of Sex and the City. It's a newer version of Girlfriends. Okay, it's a really good show. Okay, watch it. Okay, it is season 2. They've only been 2 episodes in the season 2. It's on the Stars app. Watch it. It's good. Okay, and then we're gonna be around here supporting these other white shows that I watch too, because I watch the white shows. Y'all know I love me some the Chicago shows and my SVU shows on NBC. So y'all know I don't be suggesting shows that's shitty. Okay, and I want to. This is what happens. People forget because the first season came on like before the pandemic or whatever. So it's been a minute. You know, it's been a minute. So make sure to watch Run the World. Run them numbers up. Okay. So I just want to remind you. Okay, it's on Stars. It's on Stars. It's on Stars. Quick little thing. Rapper Young Buck, who was in G Unit, is being forced to sell his music because he got debt. And who had to pay? He had to pay 50 Cent. Now, 50 Cent always has somebody who he say owe him some money. Okay? 50 Cent is becoming the IRS. Okay? 50 Cent is really becoming the eye of the artist. He wants to, I think, don't Tia Marie still owe him? I'm not sure. But, so Young Buck filed for bankruptcy in 2020. Okay? And on the bankruptcy, he said his creditors was the mothers of the 6 kids, the Georgia Department of Human Services, and the IRS. Okay, now he owed the IRS $415,892.04. And they said allegedly his catalog of music is worth about $700,000. Now I said, well, that'll pay it off. You know, that'll pay it off if you think about it. Now, allegedly, 50 Cent said the Young Buck is still on the G Unit roster. I said, first of all, is G Unit still a record label? Because anybody an active artist on G Unit, like, because 50 Cent don't even make music no more. Okay, so for him to say, well, no, he's still an artist on G Unit. He also allegedly still owes them 2 more albums. I'm like, Young Buck ain't had an album in a minute, in years. Okay, so to still owe them 2 more albums and owe them $250,000 $5,000 for a loan he never paid back. I'm like, 50 Cent is the worst person to borrow money from. Okay? Worse. And I'm like, right, 6 kids. He's been busy, okay? And this deputy guy, they be around here banging people and getting folks knocked up. And you have all these kids that you can't afford because your record career, your career as an artist doesn't go out as you thought it would go. Not at all. Make the album, Bucky. I used to like his music. I liked him as a rapper. He had a great flow. But I feel like when things fell out between everybody on G Unit, Young Buck fell off, Lloyd Banks fell off, like everybody up under 50 Cent fell off. And he just around here now making TV shows. I'm like, 50 Cent is not the person I would want to go into business with if I can't thoroughly read my contract and see what do I owe you. Don't front me nothing. Let me earn my money, because if something don't go right, I don't want to owe you what I don't already have. So I would just stay broke. I'll stay broke. I'm good. Kanye West. When I saw this stuff last night, and I was posting about it on my IG. I said, why the fuck is Kanye West out here in, ballet leggings? Now, this is Kanye West at church. Kanye West and his wife, that's his wife, who I said she dressed like a dark condom. Okay. I don't know why she is in a stocking. I don't know why. I don't know why Kanye West is around here in ballet leggings and crop tops with ass print showing. I don't know why. I don't know why he cannot wear a shirt that will cover his ass. I don't know why. I have no idea. Now, he was upset. He got caught, having a little heated exchange with paparazzi while going to church with his wife and his son. Now, I'm assuming that must be Psalm, because Psalm, I think, is the youngest boy. I know they can't be Saint, because Saint is a little bit older. And he was upset because folks was following him and recording him. Now, I feel like, everybody want to have a right to privacy. Kanye West has a right to privacy. But I said, well, why is he in leggings? I just did not. I'm like, why is he in leggings? And even if he, because my thing, like, I like leggings. Leggings are comfortable. I understand. Okay, they are comfortable. But why the crop top with the leggings? Okay, that's just what I was confused about. And he always has that wife dressed like she want to escape, but she can't. And because she can't escape, he just put her in that. And then it means that he don't know where she at. So I'm like, she's dressed like she don't want to be there. She dressed like him saying, I want to escape. So help me. And no. She dressed like he don't want her to be able to blink for help. And I'm all for fashion stuff. I'm like, and why does the shirt say policia? Is someone calling for help? And why does your shirt have muscle pads? I'm confused. It's weird. And no, he don't have on wedges. He has on like sock shoes. So the shoes look like socks. Because it's weird. When you posted this earlier, I thought, why he got his white leggings on? Because that's what it seems. And I'm like, it's the fact that he had a whole ass print. And I was like, Kanye, what is you doing? And I said off somebody, I said, he's not out here, like, saying crazy things and going off of folks or whatever. But he's still out here. This outfit is real loud. This outfit is like, I want some attention. Because on what world is it like, okay, I'm gonna put on, some sock shoes, some ballet leggings, and a crop top, okay, to where my penis print and my booty print will be visible. I'm gonna put my wife in a black condom and some hot boots. I'm like, first of all, it's hot wherever y'all at because it's summertime, okay, and all around the world it's hot. Can't nobody tell me she ain't hot. If her forehead is sweaty, she can't even wipe her forehead because she got stockings around her body. I'm confused. I'm so confused. And then I'm like, oh, and the kid is at church riding a bike, cool. But why are your daddy in leggings? And I know if he would have had them leggings on and just had a shirt that covered his butt. But to me, Kanye West is out here ass out. Completely ass out. And it just don't make no sense. And I agree that if Kanye West, if he wants to not be bothered, if he, does not want paparazzi to follow him, I understand that because nobody wants folks stalking them, okay? But I was like, sir, take the leggings off. Okay? Take the leggings off. Because I'm going to show y'all the one that I posted on my IG page, okay? Because I want to show y'all what I be posting. So this picture, let me display it.
Why Kanye West fighting out with his wife, Bianca?
Nope, it's music. I can't put it as music. But from this angle, it's the booty print for me. Okay? And I'm like, what the hell? Because I'm like, ain't no way your booty print should be this visible. Like, to me, your ass should be a little bit cold. It's just weird. And I don't understand it. I really don't understand. And this is the thing. Ain't nothing wrong with his body, but why is your ass print showing? For what? I'm just confused. None of it makes any sense. Girl, I'm like, Kanye, to stop it. Anyway, he don't want y'all bothering him, so don't leave that man alone. Trey of the Songz. Okay, Trey of the Songz have now been added. Y'all know we have Aura of the Kelly. Okay, we have Aura of the Kelly. Now we had to put words in between names to not get stuff flagged, because when sometimes you say people's names because they are already known for stuff, you don't want to get flagged or whatever. So Trey of the Songz is around here facing another lawsuit. Okay, he's being sued. He's being sued for $10 million. You see what it say, right? You see it says the SA lawsuit, the SAL. Now, back in 2013, he was seen on camera pulling a lady's titty out. I don't know why. And back in 2013, I feel like the things were, again, Trey. That's why I said Trey Songz again. Again, Trey. Yes, again. Now, this is not anything new. So what seems to be happening is all the things Trey did back in the day are all coming to light. Okay, it's a bill of the Cosby situation. Okay, it's a bill of the Cosby situation where stuff you did over the years, everyone is coming out and telling on you because you should never did it. Okay, so I remember seeing the video. I can't play it at all. Okay, but he pulled her boobie out at some party and was then saying, "Oh, it's a titty out. It's a titty out," or whatever. Okay, so old girl who titty it was embarrassed. She was embarrassed. She was upset. Now on camera, she was laughing nervously, and I feel like people don't understand that women, when being accosted by men, when being put in uncomfortable situations, we do tend to laugh it off in hopes the person will leave us alone. Because we tend to feel like if we do not do that, it can go further. Okay. Or the person may be upset with us and then things can go even more left. So he, you know what I'm saying? It's because he pulled the lady bikini top, down and showed her boob. And so the lady whose name we don't know, but we've seen her face before from the video from before. Because this came out, I want to say a year or two ago was when it first kind of was making noise, and she wasn't suing at that point in time, not suing. And she filed a lawsuit this on June 1st, saying she was at an event at Foxwood Resort Casino and back in 2013, okay, with her friends and her co-workers went there, and they wanted a photo with him, and she got embarrassed because he pulled her bikini top down and exposed her boobs. She said she quit her job because she was so, upset about things. She quit her job because she was so, she couldn't deal with the embarrassment. Okay, but she went there to get a picture with him. He pulled the titty out, and I'm gonna sue for $10,000. Okay, at this point, I left my job. I felt ashamed. I was embarrassed. I was anxious, and I want 10 mil. Period. Now they said at first she was asking for 5 mil, and they said no, and so now she wants 10. And I was like, look, now TMZ had posted the video a while ago, but y'all know I'm not posting shit from TMZ. Now the question I had some folks asking me was, is 10 mil? Is a titty worth 10 mil? It is a white woman. It is a white woman. This is the same situation that happened in 2013 when before she wanted to sue him for 5 mil, and she did not go through with that lawsuit, but now she has gone through the lawsuit, and now she wants 10 million. And I feel like nobody can put a price on embarrassment. No one can put a price on, you know what I'm saying, somebody violating you, period. But come on, RL, you was reading my mind now. You was reading my mind. I feel like when someone sues, you're supposed to make a case for the amount of money you're asking for. And sometimes in lawsuits, you ask for way more money than you're going to get in hopes of getting less. I feel like it could be, let me sue for 10 million. And I can probably get at least 3 million out of a settlement. Now, I don't think Trey Songz have an extra 3 mil or even a 10 mil, or even if I don't. Yeah, Trey Songz has a whole son. A whole son. But I feel like, back in 2013, nobody knew of these allegations that Trey Songz is now being known for more than anything else. I think we do remember that Keke Palmer was the first one to say, well, Trey out here, you know what I'm saying, being sexually aggressive. And people who did not say anything then is now saying something now. The crazy part was Trey Songz was just out somewhere performing this weekend. So people still, you know what I'm saying, support him in some kind of way. I guess he need to make that money some kind of way. Okay. Now, let's get to the rest of Diddy's son. Okay. Diddy's son out here getting a DUI. So we know just last week we discussed Danny Lay, who got a DUI. Hit some man on a scooter and all that. Okay. Now this week, we find out that Diddy's son, okay, mama named his little self Justin Dior Combs. He is 29 years old. Okay, So Justin Dior Combs, 29, was booked on suspicion of a DUI on Sunday around 9 a.m. near Beverly Hills. He was then released around 12 p.m. after posting his $5,000 bail. So the gotcha is, y'all know Diddy owns, the De Leon. Diddy owns the Ciroc. So his son being arrested for allegedly being drunk kind of feel like, was he drinking daddy's tequila? Was he drinking the daddy's stuff? Okay, I don't know. However, his mama, now y'all, if y'all do not know Misa Hilton, if you recall the Juicy video, Biggie's Juicy video, she was the blonde lady in the pool with the baby. The baby was Justin. Okay, Misa Hilton has been around for a long time. Okay, let's Google her. Now, that's back when Diddy probably dated people who was his age. I'm gonna let that be. Anyway, he was arrested, released on bail. Now, Misa got pissed. And y'all know usually Diddy's baby mamas, they don't be saying nothing about that man. Like, this is the way we think Diddy ain't shit. We have not heard any of his ladies speak negatively on him at all. Yes, it's the it's Dior. It's a little bit different. Misa went on IG stories, upset. You hear me? I'm not with none of that really TV shit. When is enough? You okay? I'm not protecting no one anymore, just my son. And all the children, because Diddy got all the kids. Okay, I'm gonna protect my son and all the kids. I love a come to Jesus moment. The statement of fish rock from the head down means that in addition to being a major contributing factor in a family or organization's success, leadership is also the root cause of its failure and demise. The truth shall set you free. Act bad. Y'all know Diddy got a new song called Act Bad with Carisha. Act bad. Act bad, bad boy. I used to want to be a bad girl. I chose to be a queen, tried and true. I'm not perfect, but I am intentional. Okay? I should have kept my child with me. Fuck you. Fuck UCLA too. Everybody can get. I'm like, she's mad. How you go from one of the greatest to ever do it to making all your money off alcohol and suing the damn alcohol company, sell something healthy that builds people up. I'm sick of it, not mine. And Christina, if you ever try to handle me again, I will go straight across your head. Stay out the way. You are a nice person. Everyone is tough until it's time to get tough. Okay? Everyone had to sit around for years and act like there isn't anything wrong with you. This where the buck stops for me. If anything ever happened to my son, God forbid, what is anyone going to say to me when we all know whose fault it will be? And I said, first of all, ma'am, your son is 29. Your son is 29. I feel like you can't blame your son being arrested for a DUI on his daddy. Now, unless Diddy was pouring Ciroc or De Leon down the boy's throat, it ain't his fault. Christian being allegedly drunk behind the wheel is on him. Because we may see Diddy drink a lot, but we never see him drive. Never. And I get you being pissed off that your son got arrested, and maybe you feel like him partying with his father could contribute to his, him being drunk, but he's a grown ass man. I forgot he was grown. We don't know who she is. I'm assuming she must be somebody who worked for Diddy. So we don't know who she is. You know what I'm saying? Right. And Misa, like Mary J. Blige is Christian Combs' godmother. Like Misa and Mary are like best friends. You know what I'm saying? Now Misa has since deleted all that shit. Delete all that shit. Because again, nobody ever really comes for Diddy. Nobody really discusses anything about him. Like, we don't really know nothing besides he get a lot of people pregnant, and that's it. That's it. Like, we don't be knowing much else besides that at all. So the fact that she made the choice to kind of call him out, as in, hey, it's your fault that our kid got arrested. You the one out here, you know, suing the liquor company. You the one out here having these brands that is harming people. Okay. And I was like, well, I mean, he been doing that. Okay. I feel like Diddy has always had one foot in, one foot out, and he always will. And he's old enough and rich enough to literally have a driver. Like, I feel like, because yes, that's the mama. Not the mama. I get it. You the mama. Cool. I get that. You are a mama cub. I'm sorry, you're a mama protecting her cub. But your cub is a full-grown lion. Okay? And he out here working for that. Now, I had to find his channel. Not channel, his page. Justin Dior Combs, okay, is a grown man. Round here, grown men in it, okay? Now, and that's his mama right there, okay? That's Misa back in the day. Blonde hair and all. That's her on the, her and him as a baby. Itty bitty baby, okay? So I feel like, what I'm saying, we know who she is. We know what it is. That's fine. They've always been real fly, and that's fine. But I feel like, in a way, he's always been around his daddy stuff. And we see him out here promoting his daddy's brand, promote. He works at the company. Okay, all them kids do. So I feel like, ma'am, blame your son, not his daddy. Blame the son, not the daddy. And the fact that they said, again, he was arrested around 9 a.m., meaning he was still, you were drinking all night? All night? I was like, Lord Jesus. Now, the gotcha is, I want to show it, because he was arrested Sunday. He got out. However, just yesterday, he was around here because I'll Be Sure and Quincy. Quincy is, the oldest boy right there. That's Quincy. I know I'll Be Sure is Quincy daddy. Okay. Quincy and I'll Be Sure share the same birthday. I can't cut the music on because there's music being played. I can't play the audio. But Christian, after being arrested, I'm sorry, not Christian, Justin, after being arrested, was out there partying with Al B. Sure and them at the birthday party. So, one happy belated birthday to Al B. Sure and the son, Quincy, who had the same birthday, which I'm like, that's crazy. Father and son, and they look just alike. Quincy literally has his father's whole face. But Christian, why keep saying Christian, the other one, Quincy is there. So Quincy then got arrested and he left. Okay, he got arrested. We're gonna be at the bowling alley with some drinks, having a good time, celebrating I'll Be Sure, my brother's birthday. All of them there. Paige, Heard, who is DMX's goddaughter, who I used to call Thought Pocket Gail from some show. But is that the thing? I could have swore they was together. Maybe it's this one. I think it was this one. But he was like, I got arrested and I'm around here, bowling. So I'm like, while your mama up here fussing at your daddy, you up here bowling and drinking. Not not Al spit him out. Yeah, Quincy was on Star. Quincy's been in other little stuff too. Quincy was on Raising Kanan. I mean, he died. You know, he was on it. Okay. Yeah, I'm also because yes, because Al B. Shore was very sick last year. He was very sick. Okay, and he has a cane. His caption does say how Quincy's like, okay, Dad, go bowl, and you can do it without your cane. And so for me, I'm okay. It's his birthday. He's being praised because he's a bit healthier, but Dad, don't fall, don't hurt yourself, because he needs, the cane or whatever. But see, that's Christian. That's paid her. I know I've seen Justin round now. Boom. I told y'all. So fresh out of prison, fresh out of jail, he right here partying. So I'm like, wow, your mama up here fussing on IG, Quincy and Justin and all the kids is around there bowling and drinking. So I'm like, man, it can't be Diddy, because Diddy ain't even there. Anyway, now Al can still get it. Look. Let me tell you, okay? Al, be sure, is still a very handsome man. He can still sing. Okay, I'm not playing it because I don't know what music is being played. I don't know. But, he does have the cane now because of him being really, really sick. But I'll be sure, okay, is still a very handsome, young, whippersnapper man, okay? And we wish him continued health and healing in his journey or whatever. I'm happy to see him and Quincy on great terms. Because, for a time there before, we did not see them together a lot or whatever. Father and son, okay? So, yeah. Anyway, I didn't get all up filter. So, again, Mama, it ain't got nothing to do with Diddy. To me, it's Quincy. Okay, not wrong damn name. It is, it's Justin. Justin, the 29-year-old, was arrested because he was drinking. Okay, stop drinking and drive. Okay, lastly, let's get to this shit. Okay, let's get to this shit, because I was like, what on God's green earth is going on here? Now, I hope all y'all have already liked the video. I hope so. Okay, if you have not, take one little second and like. Because liking is the thing to do. Now, I was minding my business. Okay? I was minding my business, and I saw stuff popping up all on Twitter and stuff, and I was like, Lord, what is going here? Now, the rapper Chika, who is the person in the middle, okay, basically, she was saying fuck them kids, okay? She was saying it, not me. And I'm telling y'all, I feel 14 different ways about this, because while what she said was insanely insensitive and wrong, I still felt other ways about how things could have been handled on all parties involved. Okay? Period. Now, I want to say this. Let me pop on screen and say it, because I want y'all to know I mean business. Okay? Now, everybody at some point in life has said, fuck them kids. I want to say that on camera. I'm going to pop off. Everybody in some shape or fashion have said, man, fuck them kids. Okay? Now, Chika was on a flight along with other people. It was late night flight, a red eye flight. She's sleeping, snoozing. Some kids wake her up. And instead of her just going back to sleep, instead of her fussing and cussing with the kids and the person with the kids, she chose to get some Wi-Fi and go on a Twitter rant. And I said, Lord, why? Now, this is my first, you should have known better. First of all, everything is not meant to be voiced on social media. Some things you just write it on your notes, text it to yourself, and leave it be. Now, while a lot of people in life have at one point or the other went on social media to rant about some loud kids, some mean kids, some unruly kids, just some kids who got on their nerve. People have complained about children in life. Chika's mistake was how she talked about the kids who ain't do shit to her and putting this shit on social media. Now, what she could have did was put on social media, man, I'm on this flight, and these fucking kids, man, they is waking me up. I'm so pissed. I'm so aggravated. God damn it. And left it at that. Okay, man, fuck them kids. Left it at that. But she took it 14 steps past that. Okay, the lady next to me who thought it would be a good idea to buy yourself and your twin infants first class seats on the red eye flight who just woke you up by bringing your screaming bastards to our seats to soothe her. I just bought Wi-Fi at 4 a.m. to call you a stupid bitch. I said, now why would you do? But again, I'm saying people in life feel that way. People in life do feel like, man, these fucking kids that woke me up, I am pissed. And they poke at like people, that when you, and I'm not, I want to make something clear. I am not defending what she said. I'm explaining a lot of people feel that way about kids all the time. She just used the wrong words and took it too far. But I'm not upset that she was upset. I'm upset at how she chose to express her upsetness. You hear me? That's it. You can't, you don't have to use like the word she used. Like when somebody wakes me up out my sleep, it does aggravate me. But I'm never like, oh, these punk ass. Like it's like, why the kids bastards? And why the lady out there a dumb beat? I'm like, it was correct. Then she said, P.S. I hate you, and I hope you get a paper cut between each finger tomorrow. You senseless wench. I'm like, a wench, not a wench. I would say heifer. I'm just saying. Then, like, are you literally mentally delayed? What makes you think a 1-year-old will shut their bitch ass up on a 7-hour? I was like, Lord Jesus. She then said, take your ass to the economy. I'm like, not the economy. They can't fly first class. So again, she said a whole bunch of stuff. I don't even have to go word for word for what she said. It's round now. Because what she first wrote is what that pissed people off. It's because she called the kids bastards, called the mama a bitch. You know, she wanted to have paper cuts. You know, are you mentally delayed? Like she was using words and verbiage that was very much offensive. Period. Okay. The gotcha is she not wrong for being upset that crying kids woke her up. That's just a human emotion. Be upset. Okay, that's a human emotion. The problem is how she handled it what she said and where she said it. That's some shit you send to your best friend because you pissed. That is not a rant that you put on social media. And that is the problem with people who don't understand everything is not for social media. And the problem with people is people were so upset about what she said and how she said it that they stayed in their upsetness. And I'm like, yeah, she wrong. But I also understand being pissed off because someone woke you up. She just handled it the wrong way. She should have not said none of that shit publicly. Even if you feel like them some punk ass babies, you don't say that out loud. You just don't. You just don't. At all. Like, you just don't do that. And she has gotten into issues before for things she has said. No, we know she also has a history of, mental illness as well. She's described wanting to unalive herself. She is a challenged person as well. I'm going to say that. The issue was she put this shit on social media. And like here, he said, anyway, this show tomorrow is going to keep me from worrying about any of what's going on. Imagine inconveniencing someone and them hopping on the bandwagon like you had nothing to do with their disturbance. I have to laugh where in the spotlight zone. And she said that because, I'm also adding this part too, what she said. You know how she wants, her mom has passed away. She says stuff as if she gonna kill herself. You know what I'm saying? And so it's a lot. It's a lot. Even I'm so pissed off right now. I already had trouble falling asleep, and as soon as I do, you bring the consequence of your sexual promiscuity into my life. I'm like, girl, and fuck you, hoe. Choke. I said, not choke. Now, when she initially put that up, no one, because she never said who the kids were. She never said who the kids were. She never gave any kind of description of the kids. Never. It was Zanique who then posted, I'm in tears. Not Chika Boo was mad my child was cutting up in first class. You should have just sat there and been mad, baby. She's got priority. And then Tiny said, yeah, talking about my motherfucking grandbaby. Talking like she wasn't supposed to be in first class or something. The fuck? Okay. And Chika said, why was this necessary? Okay. Fuck this bum ass page. So it was Zanique who let folk know that Chika was talking about her daughter and like a cousin. Now, Zanique was not on the flight. Zanique's aunt was on the flight with the two kids. That's why Chika probably did not know that it was T.I.'s, Tiny's daughter and granddaughter. I said, well, how the fuck did she? It was weird to me. Like, I was like, who connected the two? Unless her auntie knew it was Chika. Because I'm like, maybe it was two random babies. It was weird to me how we're all kind of connected. But my thing is, I don't care who kid it was. To me, it don't matter who kid it was. If you pissed, just keep that shit to yourself. Like, ain't no point in being, you know what I'm saying, it was a whole lot. Now, she made a whole post on her social media. Stay bad, being upset at a person ranting about an annoying baby that woke them up at 4 a.m. is a cute way to make you feel like you're morally superior to someone you're literally not. Like I've been saying, I wasn't rude to her, and that's what I'm good with. I have the decency to be mad externally somewhere else. My only mistake was doing it on Twitter. I don't feel bad because the response is disappropriate to the mistake. But like, do your thing, internet. Y'all already ain't like me. This ain't nothing new. So I kind of get her point. I kind of like the fact that she said that her mistake was doing it on Twitter. Because again, she has the right to feel how she feel. However, you should not put that kind of energy out into the atmosphere. They're kids. They're babies. They were like 2 and 4. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, my thing was, I would not have drugged the moment out. I would not have came out and said, yeah, she's talking about me. I would not have included my 2 cents, because people was already dragging her before they knew who the kids were. So it wasn't as if no one discussed until Zanik said it was her daughter. So to me, that just made it even worse. Now, she then went on a long little tirade, honey, because she was upset. She was upset. Why y'all? I can't believe this. Now I was like, girl, stop. So I want y'all to hear a little bit what she said.
I know that y'all really want me to give a fuck about talking about an anonymous child that I didn't know. And I know that right now it's like, oh shit, it's a celebrity baby. My nigga, if y'all ain't ranted about a child before, I don't give a fuck if you use the words I did or didn't. Nigga, I get it, y'all are pissed, be pissed, that's fine. I'm not calling anyone crazy for being pissed. I know I was real harsh. But, sorry, I can't give a fuck. But I know y'all want me out this bitch. And so, I'm looking for my room. So I'll be out when it's necessary, don't worry. But at this time, like, I just wanted to say, before I head out, y'all niggas, the double standards are fucking crazy. It's insanity. Y'all get to say anything to me. I fucking get on Twitter and talk about a random ass baby. And yeah, was I mean? Real mean. Because guess what? A bitch had not slept for 2 days. And also I had a fucking therapy session with my therapist, telling that nigga I've had really bad thoughts today. And I had to pack my bags and be on the way to be in my fucking city to do this goddamn show. And I'm gonna kill the show tomorrow. And I'm excited about that. And I know everyone's gonna be like, shut the fuck up, you big bitch. I don't, that's y'all's MO. But like, for me, I'm sitting here and I understand how nonsensical it is. And I know this is not gonna do me any favors. And I'm not trying to do myself any favors. You bitches are already unhinged. So, this is my room. This is my room. I'm just looking at it as one of those things. I don't want to go in.
Let me see. I want to see. I just saw somebody say they thought that no, Chika did not post the kids. She didn't even say where she was flying from. It was Zanik. So yeah, no, it was Zanik who posted the photo of the kids, not Chika. I'm like, how did Zanik know it was her child? That part I was confused about. She's walking through the hotel lobby, I think. That's why she whispering. Or she may be a low talker, I don't know.
I'm looking at it as one of those things that, like, of course it would happen to me. You motherfuckers is just like, see, she's terrible. I'm like, I spent a motherfucking year and a half not saying shit to nobody and minding my goddamn business, and 1 minute that I'm in a fucking manic episode, and I'm like, let me fucking let the chopper sing. Let me fucking say some shit that I wouldn't ordinarily say, but I feel in this moment. Let me fucking write a letter I won't send and just say some wild shit because I'm pissed and tired and manic. Let me just say it so I can fucking get it off my chest, because this is how the fuck I feel all of a sudden.
Well, that's the problem. The problem was you did it in the wrong way. And that's why I said I can see this from many different angles. Because I feel like people do have manic episodes. And people do, like y'all see me, I just had a whole breakdown for no goddamn reason an hour ago. So people do that. However, you can't be like that towards kids. Okay, you should not be having that kind of reaction for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Them kids was not fucking with you. Them kids were being kids. Them kids had someone to be the same way you did. So you can't tell anybody around here to be out here attempting to not get somewhere because you want to sleep, okay? Kids be kids during the nighttime, and if a kid wake up crying, that's just what it is. It's not that big of a deal at all. So while I understand her frustration, I understand many people be like, fuck them kids. You know what I'm saying? You cannot be putting out that kind of negative energy into the atmosphere for no reason. Like, unless that kid walked up, slapped you in the face, and stabbed you with a plastic fork, and that's what woke you up, calm down, okay? The kids were crying on a public flight. That's it. That's it. Now, on the other hand, people who are coming for her, people say fuck them kids daily. Period. People say fuck them kids about their own kids, about other folk kids. To me, people say worse things about other people. I also feel like anybody trying to make it seem as if, oh, she better, you know, it's like, she ain't gonna ever see them kids, like, at all. That's why I'm like, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Not saying what she was right. What I'm saying is, she just should not post shit like that on social media. Period. And once she posted it and she realized, okay, I shouldn't have posted it, you know, she still kind of did not want to accept the part that she did wrong. She kind of tried to explain it away. And that's what made people more upset. But at the end of the day, every day, somebody somewhere is saying, fuck somebody else's kid. Be it if your neighbor kid too loud, if you at a restaurant and the kid won't keep hitting the glass. Like, everybody gets aggravated because kids are aggravating. Because kids are kids. You cannot be around here cussing folks out for no reason. Now, when I cussed the person out earlier, I had a reason. But that's also an example. Like, that's an example. Like, true tea. Me being here on YouTube talking to y'all, and then somebody said something that pissed me off. What did I do? I stood up and cussed their ass clean out. Then started crying because I was frustrated because I couldn't punch them in the throat. So it's like, people get frustrated. They do. But, you know, you just redeem yourself and move on. Okay, you say, hey, don't fuck with me no more. But I would never do that to some kids. Like, I'm not going to do it to kids. You know what I'm saying? Not at all. But, you know, she'll be fine. She'll be fine. I feel like, girl, she used the wrong words. But, I mean, whatever. Anyway, I'm done. Okay? 2-hour show is over. Okay, now look. It was an eventful. If anyone is still in here from when I went off earlier, just say I'm here. So for all of y'all who have been here and seen how the show turned out, okay, a good part and a bad part. Look, I try my best to not pay attention to comments so that I do not go off on people. I try my best to let the comments be the comments and let my moderators handle the shit. Just so that I do not get distracted. So to those JayBirds who are still here, thank y'all, who saw my whole cuss out breakdown and, you know, back to life part of it all. When I get frustrated and I can't fully express my frustration, it makes me cry. because I'm holding in emotions that I want to like, and so that aggravates me. And I never want anyone to feel as if in the comment section that if I'm highlighting your comment and I'm disagreeing with your comment, that I feel like you have to agree with me. And that ain't it. Like sometimes if I see a comment, I'm like, well, no, I just want to say, hey, that ain't what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Or hey, I have a different point of view. It never means I need anyone to agree with me. Because y'all don't, most times, y'all don't agree with me. We have different opinions or whatever. But I had a long day today, y'all. And I guess I just let it all, it all just came out. It all came out as it should have. Okay. So, I'm still here. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I try my best to not, go off and have all that stuff or whatever. But I love you all. Have a great time all the time. I'll be live tomorrow night. I'm a fan, whatever else for us to discuss tomorrow at 9 p.m. and whatnot. And y'all know I love you all. And even if I disagree with y'all, I'm not like, it ain't personal. So like, just don't be fucking with me, y'all. Just leave me alone. If you don't like me, then just don't be here. You know what I'm saying? I only want folks. I only in 2023, I only surround myself with people who I feel truly wish me the best in life, truly support me, and are truly supportive of my channel and are really in my life on a regular basis. I don't mean anybody else no harm, no malice or whatever. I live my life. You know what I'm saying? I moved on. I'm me. It is what it is. So I don't want anyone feeling like I'm around here, you know what I'm saying, on some bullshit. No, I'm just JayLeesCorner. Detroit born and raised. 3 and 3 all day. Okay? Anyway, I hope y'all have already liked the video. Okay, I hope y'all have already subscribed to my channel. I hope y'all will also follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. Okay, I appreciate all of my JayBirds. I love you all. I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Have a good night. Be light, be loved, and be safe. Okay, I gotta go. See y'all later. Bye.